You already have so much notoriety that it's simple for you to just jump on. Oh.
Relax. Only one person on right now. What's up there, y'all? What's up, yo? Back here with Laryn. We're gonna get started in about 3 minutes here. You want some blocks? I'll grab you some blocks.
Sure. Show people how to use them. Cobra.
Oh yeah, okay, I was seeing you do. Make sure you come out, buddy. Come on. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another edition, Backyard Power Yoga, Namasteve Yoga, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning back in. We're gonna get started here in just a couple seconds. Again, thank you for tuning back in, everybody. Namasteve here. I'm here with my good friend and fellow instructor, Laryn. She requested to do some inversions today, which, as many of you know, is something I don't. Well, we do specific inversions, say down dog, that's an inversion, you know, when your heart's above your head's an inversion, but don't do a lot of headstand, arm balances normally, so this is actually going to be a little bit different, maybe even a little bit challenging for me just to kind of remember getting that flow again, so it's going to be good all around. It's about 80 degrees here in our backyard. It's humid today. It's probably been about 4 or 5 weeks since she's done a hot yoga class. Any of us have done a hot yoga class, so this one's gonna be a heater. Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna get started in Child's Pose. If you're new to the channel, everybody, we got some people, Simona in Italy, want to say, hey, what's up? We got some folks down in Brazil, some Buffalonians. We maybe even have some vegans, as in lost vegan, but she's a vegan now. So, if you're new to the channel, I've got my 6-foot social distance adjuster here. You know, let's get her down. Sink back into your child's pose, everybody. Separate your knees to a degree that suits you. Close your eyes down. And then straight away. It's another day you've showed up to your mat. This is nothing short of a gift, of a treatment that you're giving yourself. So thank yourself for showing up to your mat. It's that supercomputer. Your brain's a supercomputer, most powerful on the planet. And those words you tell yourself, those are the programs you're running through it. Thank yourself for being here. And I commend you and I thank you as well. Let's begin together here by exhaling everything out. Nice and slow through your nose. Let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth. You clear it out. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, empty out. One more. Inhale. And clear it out. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose. Keep your lips sealed. Breathe out through your nose. Once again, Ujjayi, inhale. Invite your breath in till you feel that hitting the bottom of your lungs, but not in a way that has you trying too hard or struggling or straining. Keep your lips sealed. Exhale. Draw your navel in and up and gently move your breath out. And let's together find a rhythmic pace here of inhales that are equal to and balanced with your exhales. Now, cultivate a breath here, everybody, that's audible enough for, hopefully there's someone else in the room that you're practicing with, but breathe in a way that is loud enough for them to hear it, in and out through your nose if you can. Audible Ujjayi pranayama, but if they were listening to you, they would assume you're in a really calm and peaceful state. Your breath directly affects your state of being. If you can control your breath, you can begin to control your state, your mind, and in turn your entire physiology. So I commend you for showing up to your mat here every day, today, everybody. One of those days, Laryn. Take it at your own pace. Take a break when you need. I'll give you some modifications. Glad you're here. From here, everybody, let's inhale. Make your way up to tabletop here. All fours. Good. And then from here, take your right leg and extend it straight back behind you. Now, we're going to lift that leg up off the ground. You're going to flex your foot rather than pointing the toes. So flex your foot and spiral inward towards the midline of your body with your thighs so your hips are level, so closed hip. And then start to inhale, look up, and lift your right leg up higher. You could dip your stomach down. Breathe in this spinal extension. And then exhale, knee towards your nose, chin to your chest. Maybe you can get your forehead to the knee. Maybe not even close. That's cool. Inhale, extend back, look up, breathe it on in. Nah. Exhale, knee to nose. Go ahead and push your breath out now. Let's go one more. Inhale. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Empty out. Take your right leg. Just extend it straight back behind you here, everybody. And then set her down. Set her down, tabletop. We're just going to switch that up. Really simple. Left leg straight back. Flex of the foot. Internal rotation the thigh. And then left leg higher, look up, stomach down. Take a big, beautiful breath here, everybody. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Push your breath out. Now go two more on your own, everybody. Exaggerate the size of the breath. Exaggerate the size of your movement. Once again, that spinal flexion and extension. But all along, you're finding that balance between too much and not enough. Right? Because too much is going to hurt us. We'll be trying too hard. Too little is going to waste our time. Left leg straight back. Breathe it on in. And then just exhale, set her down, tabletop. Now, take an inhale here. Neutral spine. Curl your toes. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. There we go. We call this little ditty. The downward facing. Doggy! Now breathe, y'all. Breathe. Now, as you can see, Laryn goes right into a little bit of movement, and I'll bet you're doing that at home, and that's a really, really good thing. This kind of tells me that you're looking within your body, you're seeing what's bubbling to the surface along the lines of sensation, along the lines of communication, right? Because that is communication. And you're just honoring whatever that is. So do what feels right here. Fingertips are going to spread really, really wide. You want a yogi pose or anything?
It'll be okay.
Spread your fingertips wide.
Just have to grip.
Little bend in your knees here. You see how she's got that little bend in her knees? That allows her to press her hips higher and allows her to create more space in her spine. Now chin to your chest a little bit. Circle your triceps in towards your cheekbones so you widen, you open, you broaden across your upper shoulders and back. And now, this is an inversion here, everybody. This isn't the inversions that I was talking about when I titled the class that, so don't worry about that. We're going to get into some more inversions. It's pretty early. But your heart's above your head. You're breathing deep, and all this oxygen-rich blood is flooding to your brain, y'all. Beautiful. From here, look forward. Step your feet up behind your wrists. So your feet are going to be about hips width apart at the top of your mat. And then a little bend in your knees goes a long way with saving your hamstrings and easing that tension in your lower back. And then swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good. With that little bend in your knees, let's find a halfway lift. And as you do that, yeah, shoulders roll back, and again you broaden, you open across your heart. And then exhale, fold down deep, chest expansion, heart opening, deep diaphragm breathing, everybody. We're going to go about 4 deep flowing breaths here. Very nice, everybody. Let's go one more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Release your hands towards the ground. There's the yogi towards
Thank you.
And then heel toe your feet together here, everybody. Heel toe your feet together. Put a little bend in your knees. And we're going to roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Good. As you come to standing, take your hands to heart center. Take your hands to heart center. Close your eyes, everybody. Can you think of something, bring something to mind that inspires you about this yoga practice? Or something about this yoga practice that you're really, really grateful for? Now, if you know me, if you practiced with me before, you know it's not just the word, the name, or the vision. It's the feeling tone of, God, man, yoga, where you been all my life? Thank you. It's that feeling tone, that emotion that really brings power and brevity to your thoughts, but also changes your entire frequency in your state. We want that frequency. We want that program. Breathe well, eyes open. Release your hands, palms facing forward. And let's get her done, y'all. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. And you could lean it back just till it's like, ah, ha, ha. Good. Exhale, fold with a flat spine. You could put a little bend in your knees if you need. Go on, go ahead, go ahead. Inhale, find a halfway lift. So we're looking to reset. We're looking for length. See this long, straight spine she's got. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, y'all. I always drop to my knees for probably the first 10, 15 minutes of class. You're welcome to do the same, Laryn. You play it by ear. Yeah. Do what you honor what you're feeling, everybody. That's one of the rules. You know that. Inhale, shift a couple inches forward if you're with me. Good. And then exhale, just lower halfway down. Now your elbows go straight back. Look at that. That's beautiful, everybody. Now inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart, shoulders back here. Lift your knees, lift your thighs. And then from your core, send your hips high. Downward facing. Doggy! Breathe, y'all. Breathe. So you notice in Lauren's chaturanga, she's really, really strong and she's really mindful of her shoulders come down and they're actually hovering just above her elbows. And that's great. They can hover just above or to the same level. What we're trying to avoid is bringing your shoulders beneath your elbows. And then, you know, repetition after repetition, if you do that, it could end up hurting you a little bit. So this is really controlled the way she's doing it. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, strong arms, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Inhale, halfway lifty, a flat backy. Think about length, y'all. Exhale, fold, dive, and push your breath out. And then rise, lead with your chest. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. And you just lean that back to that perfect degree. Exhale, fold all the way back down. A breath-based meditation, everybody. We're coordinating some movement too. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, upward facing dog, open your heart, let it shine, everybody. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing. And then breathe, everybody, breathe. Woo! Man. You know, you've probably all heard at some point certain ailments, certain illnesses, certain diseases, not only can they not thrive in an environment that is rich with oxygen, but they can't even survive. I want you to breathe so deep you effectively turn your blood into medicine. We'll use this physical practice to spread that medicine to every single nook and cranny in your body. Some perhaps that you forgot existed years ago. I'm really glad you're here, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, and I look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between hands. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lifty, a flat backy. Exhale, dive it on in now. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Lean it back and lift, lengthen, lighten everything. Aha! Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Let your heart shine and make this feel amazing if you can here, everybody. Beautiful. Exhale, hips high. Dogger. That dogger, y'all, real sweet one right here. Breathe, y'all. You're doing phenomenal, everybody. Laryn, you're doing awesome. Whew. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Take 1 more flow on your own. If you want to add something, skip something, it's all good with me, everybody. Breathe well, and I'll make you right back in dogger, see? Keep breathing, everybody. Before you leave here, please make sure you hit that like button, that thumbs up. That really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And normally, you know, what we do is, let's say Laryn would come today and I would teach her a class, and she'd come back another day and she would teach me a class. She's not quite sure if she wants to do that. She's a little shy, everybody. She's thinking about it. I'm thinking if you hit her up, you leave a comment on the video here, you hit her up on Facebook, we might just be able to convince her to do that. We'll see. Good, down dog. Breathing well. Inhale. Exhale. And any instructors that might want to collaborate, beautiful. Hey, you got a nice backyard? We can be doing power yoga in your backyard. Hit me up. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Now flex your foot once again. That internal rotation, we're going to keep this closed hip for now. She's still driving into her hands, right? She's driving down through her hands. She's driving up through her heel. And she's breathing so deep that she can feel the breath all the way in her toes. Good, now listen very carefully, everybody. Keep your right leg lifted. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Really good. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Your left knee. Why are you laying on the ground? And then take your left arm extended forward. I can't see y'all in your house.
How did I get here?
I can't see y'all in your house, but I know I just fooled you right there, right? Now, Check it out. Her wrist is right underneath her shoulder, really strong and stable. She's pressing there. Her core is really active. A lot of times we'll just let the belly and rib cage stick out. Pull up there. Lift arm and leg up higher. Inhale and then stretch longer. You're doing beautiful. Now listen carefully. Keep your left arm reaching forward. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Touch your right knee to your right elbow. Push your breath out. Now, is that your right or left elbow, everybody? Oh, I got you again. I fool you again. Yep. Inhale, extend back, breathe in. Your left arm continues to reach. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Push your breath out. Awesome. One more. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. And you can take a break whenever you need, Laryn. Extend back, lift up, breathe in. Listen carefully. Set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale your right leg high to the sky so your left knee picks up. Good. Now open your hip. Stack it, everybody. Oh, a couple big circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Oh, nice. Ooh. Awesome, everybody. Inhale, take your right leg back up high to the sky. And then exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands so you're in a low lunge. Take a second here. Stack your right knee directly above your ankle. Hips are sinking low. Very good. Now, your next inhale, a little different, everybody. Inhale, step your left foot to the outside of your right foot. So the knife edges of your feet are touching and you're crisscross. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Good, exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. Now lead with your chest and inhale, rise, come all the way up to standing. And as you do, grab your left wrist with your right hand. And exhale, lean to your right and press your hips to the left. And let's take just 2 extra breaths, just this time around. Some lateral flexion in our spine. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more. Inhale. Exhale it right. Inhale. We're going to come back to center and stretch up high to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long. Now inhale, halfway lift, one-legged halfway lift. So that left leg lifts up, parallel to the ground. Awesome. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Step back to low lunge. Now spin your back left heel down so that your back left toes face the front left corner of your mat. We're talking 45 degrees. We're talking warrior one legs. So right away, if you need to step your left foot to the left, that's going to give your hips a little bit more room to work with. Now lift your heart up a little bit and jet the airplane. Yeah, just perfect, Laryn. Now, check it out. This long, strong diagonal line, the whole back line of her body. She's firm in her left leg. She's driving through the heel. And then shoulder blades, right? She's broad across her heart there. Inhale, rise up, reach up and fill up. Warrior one, reach for the sky. And take a second here, everybody. Take your hands to your hips. Go for it. Pull your right hip back a little bit. Take your left thigh, internally rotate it, spiral towards the midline. That's going to press your left hip forward a little bit. And then inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Warrior one, everybody. Whether or not your hips get completely squared doesn't matter. Remember, we move with purpose and on purpose. We're a part of the process. We're not worried about necessarily getting anywhere. Take one more inhale, reach high. And then exhale, warrior two, open wide. Okay, so a little bit longer of a stance here than it was in warrior one. And it ends up being a deeper bend in your front right knee. We just went from closed hip to open hip. So now we've got this heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. Remember, on a lot of us, that front right knee is going to want to lean and pull inward. A lot of us will have to externally rotate to find a neutral position with that knee. And then gaze out over your right fingertips. It's warrior two. It's very simple, but if you're active and engaged, you can feel this everywhere, right? Inhale, tall in your spine, long in your arms, create space. Exhale, heavy in your hips, even in your legs. Beautiful. Notice her shoulders are stacked right above her hips. I have a tendency to lean forward, so that's beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior, everybody. Gonna go about 3 breaths here. We're lifting, we're lengthening, we're lightening, and we're trying not to collapse in the left side body, but creating all this space here. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, reach your back up. Breathe in here now. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back. Lower slow. That's awesome, Laryn. Upward facing dog, open heart. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Now breathe for a second here. Laryn at this point is like, oh my God. I forgot how long he has us hold postures. What was I thinking?
Love it.
Yeah.
Need it.
Hey, you're gonna thank yourself if you haven't already. Please do if you haven't already. But you're gonna feel good after this, everybody. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Okay, so again, flexing the foot, internally rotating. Heart is above head, so this is an inversion. But it's also, you know, your heart doesn't have to work very often to pump blood up to your feet. So in a way, we're working the heart from a different way than we're used to almost our entire lives. Keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up. Great job, everybody. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Your right knee. And extend your right arm forward. Sunbird, spinal balancing. Strengthening, lengthening, and traction. Firm around your belly. We're lifting high. Inhale, and your heel presses, your hand reaches. So you're working those 2 points away from each other. Oppositional energies are going to create space and length. See where your right arm is. Y'all gonna keep it there, ain't you? Take an inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, empty out. Nice. Inhale, extend back, breathe. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. One more, inhale. Good, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Last time, that's awesome. Extend back, lift up, little bit. Just set your right hand down on your exhale. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Go for it, everybody. Take some circles. Head still dropping down. Try to keep your shoulders level, so that left shoulder's gonna dial down. There we go. Head still heavy, everybody. Inhale, left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, so you're in a low lunge. Stack your knee above ankle. And then next inhale, step your right foot forward to the outside of your left foot. Once again, your legs are crisscrossed. Halfway lift, flat back, breathe. Good, exhale, fold down deep. Push your breath out. Lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. There we go. Grab your right wrist, left hand. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Now chin away from your chest, everybody, so your throat's open a little bit. Biceps back with your ears. Dial your right shoulder back and open your heart to the heavens rather than closing it off to the ground. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, come back up high and reach for the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long. Push your breath out. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Look up, lift your right leg up and back. That's perfect. Exhale, step her back, low lunge. Spin your back, right heel down about 45-degree-ish. Widen your feet if you need it, everybody. Stack your front knee. Lift your heart up, little bit, jet d'airplane. Good, y'all breathing? Yeah, deep diaphragm breathing. The physical practice, the postures are secondary. Peel away the physical practice if you lose sight of your breath. You're doing amazing. Inhale, rise and reach high warrior one. You can bring your hands to your waist, take a second, work on a little adjustment, but after the first couple seconds, do what you can do, and then hands high. In yoga, we don't want to overthink. We don't want to overanalyze too much, right? Warrior one's one of those postures where you can think about, oh, I'm not quite, let me do that, you know. Little adjustment, then feel it, experience it. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open warrior two. Virabhadrasana B. Check one, steady visual gaze, steady breath. Check two, your balance, stability, alignment. See, she moves into it automatically through muscle memory. I'm sure a lot of you at home do as well. Check three, enhance, refine, or modify. Inhale, taller, longer, create space. Exhale, heavy in your hips, even and balanced action in your legs. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Ooh. Good. Make it feel sweet, everybody. This is nothing short of a treatment that you're giving yourself. Nothing short of a gift. Reach back, breathe in here now. Oh, nice. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward face and open your heart. Breathe. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Woo, woo, woo. Good, everybody. Take an inhale, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold down deep, push your breath out. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Toes, heels, and knees squeeze. But, you know, if for whatever reason you want to keep your feet separated, hips width apart, a lot of people get lower back pain here. You can take a block and squeeze it between your legs. That helps with that a lot. Take an inhale here, and then chair plane your arms. Lift your heels for 5. Oh, good. 4. Check her out, y'all. Tiny dancer. Breathe. 3. Back to chair. 2. Heels down, hands high, breathe it on in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Push your breath out.
I was wondering what the chairs were.
Halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. I wouldn't sell you short. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva, and you can skip any of those. You can skip whatever you need. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Now, inhale, breathe your right leg, send her up high to the sky. And exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward, shoulders over wrists, push your breath out. Yeah. Inhale, reach high. And then exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, low lunge. Inhale, your left foot steps behind your right. You cross your legs, halfway lift, flat backy. Exhale, fold down deep. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Grab your left wrist, and then just one exhale, lean it sweetly to your right. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, fold all the way down, lay your torso out long. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Look up, little bit, E. And exhale, bend your right knee, step way back, low lunge. Spin your back left heel down. Inhale, rise and reach, warrior 1. Reach for the sky, everybody. Exhale, warrior 2, open wide. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up and lean it back, everybody. Oh, exhale, windmill down, step back. If you at home, Chaturanga, if you're familiar with a chin stand or anything, everybody, you can go there. Oh, nice. Inhale, upward facing dog, breathe it in. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg, breathe it on up. Left elbow, everybody, shoulders over wrists, empty out. Inhale, reach high. Good, and the exhale, sweep it through, low lunge, right? Inhale, step your right foot to the outside of your left, cross your legs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive in, push your breath out. Lead with your chest and inhale, float it all the way up high. Grab your right wrist, and just to that perfect degree, to your left, everybody. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, fold it on down. Lay your torso out long. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Right leg lifts up and back. Very good. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Root to rise, warrior 1. Rise and reach and fill up here. Exhale, warrior 2. Open wide. Sink deep. Don't get across the center. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up and lean it back here, y'all. Exhale, windmill down. step back, move through your flow. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Good, chin stand option. We'll get into some more. Don't worry about that, everybody. Breathe well. Woo! Hope this is starting to feel really good in your body. You're raising the levels of serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin. We're lowering the cortisol. We're doing a lot of really, really good stuff. And the good thing is, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter if we get it quote unquote right. Now Laryn here moves with the poise, grace, strength of an experienced ballet dancer. Whereas if you'd see me, you would probably think more of first time square dancer. You know? But it is what it is, y'all. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, strong arms, stretch your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Halfway lifty, a flat backy, breathe it on in that. Exhale, fold, dive in, push your breath out now. Inhale, chair pose, sink and lift and reach and breathe, y'all. Exhale, chair plane, lift your heels. They call it drinking bird or sparrows, whatever. It's all good. Inhale, back to chair, heels down, hands high, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on it. Inhale, halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in here now. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway. Urdhva, open heart, spread it wide, let it shine. Exhale, hips high, hey dogger. Inhale, breathe your right leg up high to the sky, y'all. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee. Inhale, step your left foot to the outside of your right. Cross your legs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive in, push your breath out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise, float it all the way up. Grab at that left wrist, y'all. Exhale, sweep lead to your right. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out low. Inhale, one-legged halfway, left leg up and back. Exhale, step way back, low lunge. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior one, rise and reach and fill up. Exhale, second warrior, Virabhadrasana B. Open wide, spread your wings. Reversing warrior, right? Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back, everybody. You are doing phenomenal. Move through your flow. Or don't. Skip it if you need. Oh, hips high, a dog. Inhale, your left leg high to the sky, y'all. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Go ahead and push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Inhale, right foot steps to the outside of your left. Crisscross halfway. I confused myself. Exhale, fold down deep. Push your breath out. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Grab that right wrist, everybody. You know where to go. Lean it left. Back up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, one-legged halfway. Right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step her back, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Rise and reach up, Virabhadrasana A, warrior one. Exhale, open wide, sink deep. There we go. Some space, some openness. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it on down, everybody. Move it on through your flow. Oh, oh, oh. Woo! Nice job. Y'all breathing?
Yes.
Now everybody, let's walk towards the middle of your mat. And if you're at home and you got some space behind you, you can walk to the back of your mat. But here, we're kind of limited. Heel toe your feet together. And then we're going to inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the back of wall, back of mat. Flex that foot, getting that inward rotation. Yeah, now bend your left knee a little bit here, everybody. Find your halfway left. Oh. Open up your arms and come to flat. If you got some blocks there, you can use the blocks. That little bend in your knee, again, eases the hamstring and lower back pressure. You can engage your quadricep and solidify your foundation here, but I do recommend a micro bend. We got one more breath. That's it, y'all. Inhale. Really good. Exhale, forward fold. And then switch it up. Inhale, left leg up and back. Flex the foot. Okay, a little bend there. Strong middle. Let's do it. Open up your arms and come to fly. Oh, man, you know, at this point, I'm thinking she might come back to teach tomorrow just to get me back for these long holds, everybody. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Oh, nice. Exhale, forward fold, set her down. Ah! Separate your feet hips width apart, y'all. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers for Padagustasana. Y'all. Look up little bit, breathe in. And then exhale, fold down deep. So you're going to pull with your arms. Your elbows bow out to the sides a bit. Think about your shoulders coming away from your ears, though, because it's easy to kind of clinch them up there. And you're feeling it, and you're breathing, and you're just creating that right amount of sensation. Not too much, not too little. Sweet spot, right there in the middle. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go one more, everybody. Inhale. Oh, nice. Exhale. Right. Release that. Okay. Let's walk back to your downward facing dog. So feet back, hands forward, depending on where you're at on your mat. We're breathing, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. Take an inhale. Bend your knees. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet. Halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, fold down deep. Empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and hands high. And then exhale is chair plane, lift your heels. You've been here before. You're an expert by now. Inhale, chair, heels down, hands high. Big, beautiful breath. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Halfway, everybody. Flat back and breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Open your heart. Breathe it in. And then exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg, breathe it high to the sky here, everybody. And then exhale right knee to right elbow for 5. And if you're familiar, you know, you could lean forward into your hurdler's pose. 4, Ekapada, Danyasana. 3, but you're breathing no matter what. 2, ah, nice job, Laryn. Right, left foot down, inhale, right leg high to the sky. Then exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. We're going to switch this up. We're right into our warrior 1. Spin your back heel down. Rise up, reach up, and fill up. Good. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in here, everybody. Then exhale, take it all the way down to extended side angle pose. I saw y'all. This is awesome. You hear me see this demonstrate this every class. This modification. She's staying narrow. She's staying lifted. And notice her forearm's on her thigh, but she's not just dropping her right ear down on her shoulder, right? Again, she's staying lifted. Now take your left hand and start to reach overhead, your bicep by your ear. And your palm is facing down. And check out this line of energy she's got cooking here on her left side body. Let's go about 3 more breaths here, y'all. You do. Exhale. Last 2, Laryn. You do. Exhale. Reach a little bit. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Spin your back left to your left. Take your right hand to the top of your right knee or right thigh. Look up and lengthen out, breathe in, and then go for it. You use the leverage, twist, open. Start to gaze over your right shoulder. If you'd like to take your right arm to the sky, you can do that. Easy little low lunge twisty. Back knee to the ground, option. Skipping it all together, option. Not breathing, not an option. You gotta breathe, y'all. You're doing awesome. Phenomenal. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, y'all? Take an inhale here. Oh, nice. Great success. Release down. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Prasarita Parottanasana. Feet are parallel or toes in, heels out. You can grab your big toes, your ankles. You can move into another inversion, your tripod headstand. Okay, so you've got options here, everybody. And even if you wanted to start in that tripod and just set your knees on your triceps, you know, that builds in increments. Honor where you're at. Breathe well. You're doing spectacular. Good, everybody. If you're just in this process already, the breathing, that's awesome. You're getting a sweet stretch. Do shift a little bit more weight into the balls of your feet. Yeah. One more breath here. You. Exhale the right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lifty, a flat backy, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands low lunge, top of your mat. Let's step your right foot back to your left. So you're in plank pose. And then squeeze your legs together here, everybody. And then side plank pose, everybody. Side plank pose. Ground down into your... You haven't moved at home yet, have you? Your core power, you probably just went onto your left arm, you instructors. Ground into your left hand, go ahead. Roll up into your right. Side plank pose. See how she's keeping her hips lifted, her outer obliques engaged? You could always drop a knee or a forearm, you know that. You could bring your feet one behind the other. Stability is the issue. If you're feeling strong, you can take your right leg up off your left. Right hand overhead. Ah, good. Reach a little bit. Exhale to plank. Take it to the other side, y'all. Oh, other side, see? Woo, woo, woo. Damn, y'all. Crescent shape. Maybe knee down. Go where you want to go, everybody. Go where you need to go. Left hand overhead. Oh, 2 breaths, you do. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, release. Move through your flow. Woo, woo, woo. Hip side downward facing dog, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Breathe. You're going to thank yourself. Actually, you're going to feel really good. I know you've already thanked yourself. We're going to keep doing it. Inhale, left leg, breathe it on up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow for 5. 4. Breathe it no matter what. 3. 2. Right foot down. Inhale, left leg, breathe. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Spin your back heel down. Root down, rise up, reach up, warrior 1. Exhale, open up. Second warrior. Spread your wings. Reversing warrior. Breathe in. And extending side angle pose is your exhale.
No trick.
Yeah, the tricky one. The tricky one. Find a place of stability. Your balance, sustainability. You can hold it for more than a couple seconds. Sensation, of course, and deep diaphragm breathing. Ujjayi pranayama, very alive here. If you're taking out your right hand overhead, palm facing down, remember that's an external rotation in your shoulders, and that's what we want in our downward facing dog as well. Same rotation. 2 breaths. You do. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Reach a little bit. Good. Exhale, release. Low lunge. Spin your right heel up. Left hand to the top of your left knee or left eye. Look up, little bit, you breathe, and exhale, use leverage, twist. If you'd like to take your left hand to the sky, you can do that. Woo-ha! Keep showing up to your mat, everybody. Keep showing up to your mat. I know it's maybe not your normal routine, right? And it hasn't been for a little bit, but in these times, it's like, is yoga just train us to be flexible in our body, but also in our mind as well? Can we adapt and overcome? I suspect you've been doing that very well. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Same options. Inversion. A nice simple twist. If you want some more shoulder opening, you can interlace your fingers at your lower back. Take it wherever you want to go, everybody. Little twisty if you need. Sunblock in the eye, y'all. Man.
Organic, vegan.
Organic sunblock in the eye.
Cruelty free.
Yeah. 2 breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more? Huh? Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back heave. Exhale, walk your hands low lunge, top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right, so you're in plank pose. High, push up, position, y'all. And lower all the way down your chest. And then a couple options. You can run your hands along your side body. You can, if you're doing that, palms face down. You can open them straight out to the sides like airplane pose. Or you can reach them out in front of you and interlace your fingers and release your index fingers. Yeah, if you're doing that, look down, biceps by ears, zip up your legs, exhale everything. Inhale, lift everything up. Oh, there we go. Whole back line of your body, posterior chain being worked. If you've been to my videos before, you know what? I like to talk about the posterior chain. Just because I like to talk about the posterior chain. 2 breaths. Inhale.
Propels us forward.
Exhale. Propels us forward. Inhale. Lift up. Breathe in. And then release. Bring your left ear to your mat. Run your hands along your side body. So, I know a lot of y'all on here. I'm an athlete. I play beach volleyball a lot. And a couple years ago, I was literally hurting my back every 4 to 6 months. Take 2 weeks out until I started actively strengthening and working on my posterior chain. And since then, it's been over 2.5 years, no injuries. So really, really important. Chin facing forward, bend your knees, grab your right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Exhale everything. If this is not accessible, do what you just did before. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Kick them back, knees in towards each other. Oh, 2 more breaths. You do. Exhale, lift up, breathe in here now. Release the opposite ear to the mat. Bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Woo. It's getting real hot back here, y'all. I'm gonna have to take a seat back on the bench. Okay, let's meet back in downward facing dog. Half pigeon pose, everybody. Take whatever leg you'd like. Step it forward, step it through. Right? Make the adjustments you need. You've got blocks, hopefully at home. If you need them, you can slide one underneath your right glute. That's an option. If this is too much for your knee, you can lay on your back, take supine pigeon, that supine figure 4. And your knees are vulnerable joints, so if that's not working at all for you, everybody, I encourage you to skip it. Again, the knees are vulnerable joints and joints that you need for the rest of your life. So we don't want to, And this is supposed to be a healing practice. Breathe, 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 y'all. When you're ready, let's just walk your hands back in, step back to down dog. You can pedal it out, get some blood flow back in whatever leg you took there, and then switch it up, other side. Walk your hands out, drop your head down. Take this opportunity, because as we wind down, right, we've been moving a lot physically throughout the practice. But as you slow down here, your mind a lot of times will want to make up for that stillness, and it'll want to wander and be all over, because this is a meditation, right? And it's meant to calm and still, cease the fluctuations of our mind. But it's tough sometimes. Like I said, your mind kind of wants to wander, and it's easy to do. You know, we're surrounded by stimuli all day. But because it's a little bit challenging to stay focused, to stay here, it means there's a lot of opportunity there. And sometimes, you know, you can find a yoga practice that is just moving really, really fast, but in a way, sometimes those are easier because they feed into the busyness of our life. Go, 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 fast, fast, you know, more and more. I'm here, I gotta get there, I'm doing this, I gotta do that. These still postures can be a lot more challenging for a lot of people. Speaking of, I've got a new yin video coming out within the next day or two. You're gonna want to check that one out, everybody. It's pretty sweet. After that one, I guarantee you'll get up and you will feel like you had been driving with the emergency brakes on the whole time. Last down dog of our practice here, everybody. Walk it in, step it on back, hips high, drop your head down. And now from here, you can take about 10 breaths in your downward facing dog, or you can drop down to your forearms and just walk into headstand from here. Drop down, she's interlacing her fingers, right? And if you're not familiar with this, this is the spacing we want. Grab opposite elbows, no wider than that. And then go ahead, you place your head down, good. She's walking in. Now, as she walks in, check this out. Her hips are stacking right above her shoulders, which makes everything really light. She engages her core, and then nice and slow, she comes up. Shavasana, the headstand. Ooh, everybody. This one's just really, really sweet. All that blood flowing easily to your brain. This is the opposite of what gravity does to our body all day long. It helps to just clear out our lymph nodes and just switches everything up. Reset button here, everybody. Take about 3 more breaths here. And then I'll meet you in Embryo Pose. So it's like child's pose with your hands along your side body. If you're still in your down dog, that's cool. Breathe well. Great job, Laryn. Stick hips back. Let your forehead straight into that Embryo Pose. And from there, I always feel like my back muscles just kind of release and fall away from our spine because they were just working really, really hard. you're ready, everybody, we're gonna just roll up easily. Swing your legs to this side, swing them around in front of you for Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. I would still have a little bend in my knees. Root down, inhale, reach high, but you know, Laryn's a lot more flexible than I am. She's a tiny dancer. Exhale, fold it on down. Fold it on down. I the square dancer. One more breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Come up, everybody. Palms face up. Let's roll on our back, vertebra by vertebra. Woo, everybody. How's about a little happy baby pose? Oh, the happy baby. Lie, iron your spine out flat. Do what you gotta do, everybody.
I was gonna make it there. We're here.
Just seen this last night when the roof was getting redone. See his head popping up. Spinal twist of your choice, like the whole class. Spinal twist of your choice, everybody. Make sure you hit both sides evenly. When you're all good, we're back to center, pulling your knees in one more time. And release. Let your legs fall comfortably out in front. Toes fall open, palms face up along your side body. Lay back. Close your eyes. Exhale everything out. Good. Through your nose. Let's together take a big inhale and fill up. Through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, empty. One more. Inhale. Hold full. Release. Let everything soften. Let your breath be natural for Shavasana. Again, come back to whatever it is that inspires you or what you're grateful for about this practice, that feeling tone, that emotion. You want to come back to that a lot, not just for your yoga practice, but what inspires you in your life. You want to see this clearly and see it often, everybody. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through. I love to share this practice, as you know. And thank you for your donation, your generosity. If you'd like to leave a donation, I so appreciate it. It's at Namasteve Yoga on Venmo. Please hit that like button, that thumbs up. Please share, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to keep getting you this content. Take as much time as you need there, everybody. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this space of balance, peace and I'm in this space, then we are one. Namaste. Leave a comment, please do. I'll get back to you, I promise.